Hello and salamu alaikum to all the people out there. My name is Nima Firuzi and I am a devout follower of Al-Sadiq. I know him since around 13 years now, and I can just tell you this much: even before he was announced as the Qa'im of the family of Muhammad, when he just considered himself a normal person who's looking for God, he was the most humblest person you could imagine, and he stayed like that until today. All of that he's claiming is not claiming it because it's just for himself or he's like extreme full of his ego or anything. No, it is because he was sent forward to say and proclaim these things to the world by his Father, just as Jesus Christ did in his time. Al-Sadiq is the most honest person. He's the best person I've ever met in my life, be it from any category of brotherhood or friendship you could think of. He is just an amazing human being and he loves human beings. The religion of God, he's just a profound lover of God and anything that has to do with his religions. And on his journey to find God, he came across many different crossroads where he had to make a decision, and one of them was to believe in the call of the Yamani that came with the will of Prophet Muhammad, saying that this person in the will of Prophet Muhammad is Ahmad al-Hassan, who claimed this before anybody else did in 1400 years after the Prophet. So that's one of the criterias how to recognize the Hujjah, which was explained by Ahmad al-Hassan to us. The other criteria is he has to prove that he has knowledge, and everybody can go out there and convince themselves of it by watching his lectures. There's 100 and some lectures out there. He has books out where you can read and see that his knowledge is nothing that you've ever heard of. And he is not tied to any foundation, institution or anything, unlike the non-working scholars on planet Earth that are working for a certain agenda. His agenda is just the allegiance belongs to God, and he has that what it takes to change this world into a better place, just as it was proclaimed by all the religions on planet Earth for someone to come in the end to be the savior of mankind. Well, now some people out there saying he claims to be the Messiah. No, he doesn't claim to be the Messiah. He's a Muslim, so he also believes that Jesus Christ is the only Messiah that ever came and will come back in his second coming, and he doesn't claim that it is him. I never heard of an antichrist coming with the will of another prophet, coming with knowledge, and at the same time coming with the banner that says allegiances to God alone. We believe that Jesus Christ is God in creation of his time, just as Prophet Muhammad was after him, and just as Al-Sadiq is in this time. Especially when you look at the world today, where all the religious systems are hijacked by non-working scholars whom are taking it upon themselves to be the guides for the people out there. He is, unlike the scholars of religion, he is really doing it out of a selfless reason, because he wants God's throne to be established on earth in a divine just state that we are working for, working towards, where everybody has what they need without having to struggle. Humanity first is our motto, and we already living like this for the last 13 years together, and this is what the cure is for planet Earth, with the most basic things that the Earth is struggling with, like food, housing, and all of these things. We believe that human beings are entitled to have all of these things without having to struggle to attain those things, like as it is at the moment on planet Earth. If someone comes and says that he's the Pope and that he's the real Pope, for everybody that can think even a little bit and knows that we live in a corrupt world, he should be happy about hearing that there's a person who's bold enough to do that. He had people going to the Vatican with a big banner saying on it, this is the real Pope, with a picture of him, and just the day after Pope Francis dies. This is a big miracle. Nobody can fake that. Nobody can just make this up. So I urge you people out there, please, to go and find out about him. Find out about him so that you don't end up like the people who rejected Jesus in his time. Because if you just reject him for no reason, then you're guilty of the same crime. Thank you very much. I hope that this message goes straight into your heart as it came out of mine.